Wait a minute. This isn't Mystery Case Files. We're in Midnight Mysteries, Salem Witch Trials. So while editing the third episode to Mystery Case Files, I decided that, hey, while I'm playing that, I'll play something alongside it so as I don't, get bored or it doesn't flip anything. So while I was browsing the Big Fish Games plethora of hidden object games, I came across this. I remembered how I played the Houdini one, because there's more than like 5 of these. So maybe I'll do all 5 too. But as of right now, this game is the earliest release that I know of after a simple Google search. So without further ado, let's get right in to some Midnight Mystery, bro. Skis. Oh, and we start out with a cutscene. Should be good. Some voodoo shit. Green fire is scary. It means something important's happening. Nathaniel Hawthorne, the famous writer. Finally, I found you. In life, I was the writer Nathaniel Hawthorne. My ability to speak is limited. The puzzle of my death torments me. You are gifted with a connection to the spirit world. Will you take my case? Oh, and just like Mystery Case Files, we have our journal. It happened to me again. I seem to be building a rep in the spirit world. This time, it's the ghost of Nathaniel Hawthorne. One of my favorite authors who tormented... One of my favorite authors, tormented and suffering, just came to ask me for help. Who am I to turn this man down? I'm taking this case. Thank you for taking my case. I need to feel a pen in my hand. Okay. Oh, this is basic tutorial shit that I don't care about. Grab the pen. Grab the ink. Sometimes tools could be combined. Bink. Well, an empty pen and an empty thing create a normal pen. Who would have thought? Blah, blah, blah. Cursor, give it to the guy. And then right away we jump right into an object puzzle. That's wonderful. Searching through things make you feel important. Crow! Those are hints in this game. Daily news. Forgotten case writers back with Midnight Mysteries bestseller. Defrost 160-year-old mystery behind the death of Edgar Allan Poe. Wait a minute. In game continuity, this is the first release game. That doesn't make any sense. Well, whatever. I'm not going to question it. We're just going to truck on through. Oh. About a book. A clover. Clovers like this one are good fortune symbols. Find 50 of them and then you unlock unlimited. Fantastic fun. Snow globe. Head and shoulders. Teacup. Is this the cup they're referring to? Hold on, wait a minute. That's more like a coffee cup. That's not a teacup. I mean, look, I'm not judging on what cup you drink tea out of, but if I'm thinking a teacup, I'm thinking of the small little teacup. Or an actual teacup. Staple remover. Lucky coin. Hold on. This is my lucky star silver coin. I'll leave it here so now I don't lose it. And once again. Take that! Oh, jeez. Alright. We've got a cat. Presidential seal. Why do we have a cat? Whatever. Presidential seal. Wait a minute. Why do we have a presidential seal? Hold a minute. Hold the phone. That's not right. Or normal. Alright, Nathaniel Hawthorne, what's the catch here? Your observational skills are impressive. Environment is a great storyteller when you are tuned to listening. Okay, why are you chained? The chains of my injustice bind me to this earth. Injustice done by me, and injustice to me, okay? How long can you stay? I have very limited energy to sustain my form for your eyes. I will be with you in my history and my literature. Oh boy. Why are you here? Okay, is he not gonna answer me? Take my hand, okay? Oh, we're going through time. We're going through a dimensional vortex. Find my grave. What? Okay. So, to go back to the diary entry we missed. I think he was checking my ability to observe my surroundings to find nuggets of information others may have overlooked. Hawthorne is trying to tell me something that took place here in New England. New England, Snowy Woods, Hollingworth Inn. What is this place? And how does a presidency fit in? I wish ghosts would just come out with it. I mean, we are a detective. That is our job to figure it out, even if they don't tell us. So instead of being a little prissy biatch, solve this case. Alright, here we go. I guess we'll start with the hidden object scene. A winged spirit. Mean an angel. A sign. A sextant. A squirrel treat. Oh, an acorn. Grab that crow. Acorn. A musket. Well, that's just a musket pistol. Not an actual musket. The broom. Fur muff. I thought sable was found farther north. Well, clearly you thought wrong, bucko. Saddlebag. Musket. Crate lid. Something about it being up north. Shackles. Here they are. Saddlebag. And a tomahawk. Here we go. It's right here. So, like, what are we missing? Oh, we gotta get the bolt cutters. Here we go. Which is really cool. Alright, so I guess we'll keep on moving. Yeah, let's move out of here. But, let's keep on trucking. Alright, let's head over here. Take that piece. It's a shovel head. I'll take this. It has value with the other half. Wonderful. This grave is fresh. At least I know when I am. February 29th, 1692. Bless the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones. I've not been able to locate Hawthorne's grave, but I found some interesting headstones. Well, it is a cemetery. Funny. The other one is near the bridge. It is fresh and has a leap year date on it. At least I know when I am, but I need to get into the village and find out more about where I am. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to go there. Well, can we go up here? Oh, god damn it! Well, looks like we're not getting across that bridge anytime soon. The path to the hill is closed. What gave you the first clue, Sherlock? I may have found a different way if I need to get there. I may have to find a different way. Well, it looks like you're SOL there, Chief, until you find a different way. I wonder who the scary giant Puritan is. Well, if we would find the missing plaque, then we'd figure out who it is. Take that. Maybe there's anything else here. Here lies Santiago. All dressed up and no place to go. Oh, poor Santiago. And Brother Dave. He chased a witch into a cave. Well, looks like he's dead, so chasing that so-called witch into the grave didn't really work out for you, huh? We're swimming in hints now. Look at this. 4 fucking ravens for hints. I'll have you know that I'll be somewhat okay. I hope. Well, I need to find a way to get that lock off. Oh, God. All these spooky jump scares. It's just not fun. Great. I'll use the bolt cutters on the bolt. Here we go. When I looked around the area, I saw some interesting things. I found the crate that says York, Maine. What is the connection between this place and Maine? Maybe I should ask myself how Hawthorne is connected with Maine. Okay. The bolt cutters I found in the cemetery were not as helpful as I hoped, but I did manage to break the lock, but it revealed a more substantial coded lock. How can I open the gates? I need to find the necessary combination. Puzzles replace your hints with a skip option. When the bar is filled, you may skip. We're gonna try not to skip. We're gonna try not to. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I'm trying that we're not going to skip or try to skip. Blessed be the man who spares these, blessed be the man who spares these stones, and cursed be the man that moves my bones, or the fool that, whatever. We've seen this before, and it can only mean one goddamn thing. The date on... Wait a minute, hold on. 1, 6, 9, 2. There we go. Must be the date on the grave. They wouldn't blatantly give me the journal note if they didn't want me to use it. The gates are open, and here I am now, standing at the village entrance. The date that I found on the gravestone worked as a code for the lock. No shit. That was tricky. Nobody gives me a warm welcoming at the gate, but that's okay, I can live with that. As far as I can see, the village looks deserted. I hope I am wrong. I need to find someone who can help me find the grave of Hawthorne. The 2 buildings in front of me are magnificently constructed in an early settler design. The lights are on. Where I come from, that's an invite to drop in on the neighbors. That creepy statue at the cemetery really bothers me. I need to find who this guy is. Okay, your infatuation with the statue is fair-worn. But just because lights are on doesn't mean you can knock on the door and go, surprise, hello! Shebang shalom. Like, hello. Alright, English. Hello, anyone? I guess no one's home. Odd. Just no one really is home. Alright, well... Time to find shit. Up the creek, that's a fucking paddle. Just saying. Fishing pole. The duck call. Fine craftsmanship. A woman's touch. Who made this blended? Why? Potpourri sachet. Sachet. Oysters. Sneaking oysters to eat in a shed with someone hoping for an aphrodisiac. Okay. Gloves, canoes here. Link by link, chain link. Grim Reaper tool, that's a scythe. Where's this scythe? Cheese mold. Oh, I just made some popcorn, I guess. Musket. Cheese mold, and a Grim Reaper tool. Okay, well, here's the scythe. Cheese mold. I don't know where we can find the cheese mold. However, I can assure you that it will be found. Here we go, folks. This might be our small little problem. Clicking randomly isn't going to help here. You might actually have to figure out what a cheese mold is. I would be thinking it's a mold for cheese, but... Butter churner, is there anvil, or saw work? Oh, here we go, cheese mold. Shovel handle. Well, there we go, here's the shovel. Found the shovel handle. Well, why do we have that there? Let's build a shovel, baby.
Oh, yeah!
Crow, anything else I should know, see, hear, care about? Any of those crazy lucky clovers? No? One more time, baby. Oh, I saw that one. Oh, I saw you in the window, lady. Don't you be hiding on me. Alright, well, the fog is too dense right now. Maybe it'll clear up later. I guess we'll have to wait again. Uh-oh. Hello. What do you want? Help me. The answer you seek lies within these walls. Okay, I guess I have to get into that house. Or this house? Salem Village, Courthouse. Jonathan Corwin, Sheriff. Sure, he's a very well-liked sheriff. But we can only assume one thing. If we're in Salem, no one's safe. Our founder of Salem, the guy who would know everyone. Roger Conant. Born 1592, 1679, founder of Salem, 1626. Well, I'm sure he would. Let's go put this thing in. Maybe the ghostly presence of this guy might help us here. Up. Your service, stranger. Why did you come to Salem? I came to start a Puritan settlement away from the strict pilgrims of Plymouth. I didn't know I was learning a history lesson. I just want to know where Nathaniel Hawthorne's grave is located. What was your occupation? At first, I managed fishing trade. Later, I was charged with dividing tracts of land and settling land disputes. Okay. Do you know where Nathaniel Hawthorne's grave could potentially be located there, Home Slice? If I had my shovel, I could show you. Well, lucky for you, I have a shovel. Goodbye. Here, take this shovel. It's dangerous to go alone. Wait, why is his grave unmarked? Oh, this should be good. Nothing screams danger than a glowing, unmarked grave. Oh, we're traveling through time again. Some freaky deaky hoodoo voodoo time travel. Examining the circumstances of my death, okay? Oh, that's some weird magic. With trepidation, excuse me. I jumped into Hawthorne's grave and made another leap. Now I stand in the woods of an unknown time and place. It is cold here, and I have the most uncomfortable feeling of danger. A campfire draws me to the left hill. It's who's ever made the fire still there. A passage on the right leads to some kind of settlement worth checking. To think the large tree overlooking the valley is very familiar. I think I saw it somewhere. I must examine the circumstances of Hawthorne's death. These woods were shared. Well, I can take whatever this fucking thing is. A little more browed than a little more highbrow than a delta pin. Yeah, well, it's also bloody, so not good. Not good. What the heck is this? A railroad spike. A staff? And the black arts. Some mystic voodoo shit. I don't want to touch that. But I guess I have to. Crazy tree. I guess we'll lead up to the path here. Oh, this is good. Ah. Voodoo staff. Railroad spike. I'm from this college. Okay, we might have to break out of dodge here. Guess I can't go forward. We'll leave. Take down a notch too. Okay. We'll come to the fire. The fire will save us. Maybe whatever we get from here will give us something important to look at. A giant carcass get up here. I don't know. I can only assume the same. Someone was coughing up blood. Well, there's also blood at the little college pin too, so someone is getting hurt. Need a pan, two handguns. I guess we'll take the sugar. Bread. 2 guns. Not one. Someone felt threatened. I guess we'll take the gun for safekeeping. Picture and a notebook. I do need matches. Someone's cooking a chicken on here. I don't know why you would need a pan. But I guess maybe we can... This tool, like others you can have, is used much later. Your challenge is to deduce when and where each inventory tool is used. Good. I like figuring out when and where I have to use things. Thank you. Take that hint, baby. Okay, we need another handgun. A thing of matches. And book print. And boot prints. 1 boot print. 2 boot print. 1, 2, 3. Where can we find the third one? Here it is. Okay, we need a handgun and a, matches. You would think they would keep the matches where the fire is being made, but I guess not. I can only assume the following is pretty bad. There's the other handgun. Yeah, we got a revolver. Never cocked and never fired. Trouble either came from a surprise, or is an unsuspected friendly face, or it never happened. Well, luckily for you, should probably take both of those guns. Not only would it seem dangerous to be alone out in the forest, we can deal with the wolf soundly and quickly. It may not be humane, but when has that ever stopped me? Beef jerky. Oh, I can only assume. Oh, we just left the fire. Okay, the cave is sealed shut. Maybe I'll investigate it later when the blizzard subsides. Alright, I guess we'll take care of this by giving it beef jerky. Oh, it just leaves a trail of blood. Oh, it's gone. Oh. I can only assume and imagine the worst. The wolf wasn't right. It had a supernatural presence to it. Oh, what gave you the first clue to the wolf being supernatural? The fact that it appeared out of thin, black voodoo air? Or the fact that it disappeared along with the jerky? At least it was a jerky fan. I hope Jesus it was. No one was in the woods, but I also thought I could hear the eerie sounds of the Native American drums and even a harpsichord. When I went through the passage, I found what I was looking for, an inhabited village. I am most excited the train station is a presidential train. Hawthorne was friends with Franklin Pierce and a political appointee. I'm sure I'll find the answers on this train. It's a presidential train, I don't know. Okay, why is the presidential train here and no one else there? Why is this town abandoned? Why am I here? Well, we'll figure that out next time when I step forward to figure out what this train and what this area is about. But until then, folks, I'll check you later. And remember, keep holding that line.